Hello, all, and thank you for tuning in to Punk Globe Magazine, Ginger Coyote's magazine, with our iconic guest and author and soon to be released autobiography, Living on a Thin Line, Mr. Dave Davies, co-founder of the Kinks, guitarist, songwriter, and it is an honor to be here with you.
Hi, Gabriel. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. So tell me, Living on a Thin Line, what's this about? We're so excited about it.
Well, it's about a load of nonsense about my life, I guess.
Yeah.
Just from day one, it seemed to take forever to write, and I'm kind of excited, a bit nervous as well, but
Right.
Right.
I imagine it took a lot of what do you call digging, soulful digging into getting into what you really want to relay to your audience, to the readers.
It took a lot of tears.
Did it?
Yeah, I mean, when you start unraveling all those emotions, it affects you. It's like powerful stuff.
Yeah, I imagine so. I was going to ask you, what did you find it to be more of a kind of a purging, kind of let's bring kind of a tearful rejoice?
Yeah, it's a lot of different things. When I thought about it, I thought it would never end. It was like a never ending story. But, purge is a good word. It's a good word. You don't realize until you get into the nitty gritty that you get the bad and good and everything all rolled up into one.
Right.
Try to make it as honest as possible. And I had a dear friend of mine who helped me with the work, a guy called Philip Clark. So, it was hard. It's difficult. I don't know how people do it.
Now it is finished, right? How do you feel now that it's finished? Where are you? Are you still are you rejoicing? Are you like going
I'm
down?
terrified, scared stiff.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, you're just wondering, but I imagine you're going to have some wonderful readers because I'm excited by that. And I'm a big fan of the Kinks. I'm a big fan of your songwriting, and you named the book after one of your songs.
Yeah, I thought it seemed appropriate, Thin Line and my life and my careers, the Kinks' careers, very much living on the thin line. It's very apropos.
Any chance of you doing a book tour? Like, do you?
I don't know. I'm going to try to do a few book shows to see how it goes.
Good. I imagine it's going to be amazing if you were to do that.
I'm thinking about it, and we'll just see it because you're the first proper interview I've done in this regard.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I was really excited when Ginger Coyote told me that if I would like to interview you, and I'm saying, "Are you kidding? A big fan here. Hello." And I love what Richard Roper said.
Yeah.
Fans will absolutely adore this. So I think so. I know I don't know anything about the book, and I'm already excited to read it.
No, it's a lot of it's hard. I don't know. People that say it's not easy. If you embark on something as emotional as this, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And it's eye opening for the person doing it.
Right.
It's it's definitely a strange thing to do, but I hope people like it. I hope people laugh.
People are going to laugh. I think they'll laugh, they'll cry. We know some of the turbulent times you've had in your past and all that with the Kings, with your brother and all that. So I think we're all kind of dying to know what, hear from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Just yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm interested to see how people react to it and all the different events. I didn't realize it's a long time. It's like years, decades.
Yes. I mean, we're talking what? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Wow, it's just like that. And I imagine maybe a little bit of the 50s, late 50s, maybe. Yeah.
Well, the music started from the 50s and earlier.
Right, right. You were listening to probably all the
A message from our sponsor.
July 7th signing at Rough Trade. Word
So,
Rough Trade.
Rough London.
London, okay, nice, nice, okay.
I'm looking forward to that, and we'll see how we do.
Good, good.
The World Book Tour, I don't, maybe.
Yeah, I would love that. I would be there, definitely, definitely. Anything else you want to like say about the book? You expressed that it was kind of hard writing it.
Yeah, it's very emotional, very hard. And I've always been an emotional guy anyway,
Right.
so it's even harder, but um but rock world is about our emotions and about the corners of our lives that we don't often show people.
Right, right. Wow. So I imagine you're pretty vulnerable at exposing this to all of us.
Mm.
Not that any of us would dare say anything against it because you are who you are and you have a big story to tell, and I'm really excited to hear that. And we only get a glimpse of gossip, what we hear about Ray and Dave and the Kings and solo careers and all that. We just get the surface. So I imagine there was a lot of stuff you put into it that came from the soul, from the heart.
Absolutely, and a lot of pain and a lot of laughter. Without humour, you're dead, I think. Try and keep the humour going, to try and keep the flow of stories and anecdotes and feeling is important. And
I imagine that is very hard to do from anyone who is what was signing at E17 Book Club. Where is E17? I can't see all the chats. Let me put up a chat, see if I can get up here. Okay.
I think we're doing that.
Oh, that's all in the UK.
I think, yeah, back on those what stuff is.
Yeah. So that would be great. If you're tuning in the UK to this, you'll see where that will be happening. And yeah, so it's being released when, in July?
July 7th.
July 7th.
Date.
Nice, nice. I will definitely be going out and getting a copy there.
Just right in the last page. No, it should be fun. I hope it's fun.
It'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. It'll be insightful. And I think we're going to all appreciate it very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think people will find it interesting.
You talked about, you gave a message to some close friends. You want to give us a brief thoughts about who these friends are, because you probably know everybody in the business, but who are your close friends? Who, if you don't mind my asking that?
Well, there's so many people, all my friends, my audience, our audience, Kinks fans, many people, so many people I've met over the years, and some aren't friends, but and some become bigger friends. You know, I mentioned oh God, there's people little anecdotes about me when I met Keith Moon at the Hyatt House in New York, and we were chatting away. But I had to go to I had a previous appointment, and he didn't look too good. Usually he's a boisterous and funny, and he, you know, sadly I had to leave, and he didn't live long after that event. That was like a really mind-boggling time,
That was
and
hard for you. That was hard for you.
yeah,
Yeah, I imagine.
especially when you leave things half finished. You think, oh wow, I just said, why didn't I say that? Why didn't I say that? And you know, it's life. Life is about death. And I hate to be depressing, but it should be fun. But life is death as well.
It's the price we pay for living.
What?
It's the price we pay for living.
That's why we got to live well.
Yeah,
Good time if we can.
good, good. Are you having a good time these days?
Um, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'm
Nice.
like, so glad I'm here.
You got
Yeah.
a great smile on your face. I love seeing that.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
you got,
Are you still playing? Are you still playing out?
yeah, I've been touring right up to 2019. All this weird pandemic and shit and stuff.
Nice, nice. You
And,
actually, you had a friend of mine play with you, um, Jonathan Lee. You know Jonathan Lee?
yeah,
Yeah.
he gets a little mention in the book,
Oh, nice. That'll be awesome. That'll be.
and
Yeah, he's a good fellow.
a lot of
He's a good.
people. I mention a lot of people, and it's what see, it's what it is. I'd read you some of it, but it's still bound up.
Oh, you don't have a little. How about a little anecdote from the top of your head? Just something you can give us a little sneak peek.
Like, it's a totally random. Oh, um, oh, it jumps in right. Oh, no. Oh, it's hard. Oh man, you put me on the spot. I can't find anything.
I was saying more off the top of your head, like what was the funniest moment in your life? I recall a funniest moment in your life. There's so many rock and roll stories. I imagine.
Well, it's like this little stories about when I tried to sell some manuscripts to Disney film scripts,
Right.
and we spent about 3 months working on this treatment for some UFO coming to Earth thing, and I won't mention the guy's name to kill me, but he was spending all this time on this film script, and we go one week and we tidy it up and we go and see him again and say, well, we tied it up and kept going and coming back. And the last meeting I had, I showed him it's the final treatment we've got. What do you think? And he said a strange thing. He said, "Oh, it's really good, but we've already got a movie in production like it."
Interesting.
I thought, well, hang on, maybe that's what you've been doing for the last 3 months.
Oh boy.
That happens a lot in Hollywood.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. You gotta love Hollywood.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it because it'll kill you.
Hey, you writing these days? You still writing songs? I know
Yeah,
you are.
and I've also got um, a CD release at the same time as the book called "Living on a Thin Line," and we put together some remixes, and so that we are on.
Oh,
Uh,
that's great. That's wow. What a bonus. What a plus. I love that.
and so I'm excited about that, and it should be fun. It's
I'm going to
got.
put the chat so everyone can see this. Okay, July 7th, signing at Rough Trade in East London. Signing at E17 Book Club event Monday, July 11th at 7 p.m. at the Sanctuary on Greenleaf Road, Walthamstow, UK. Lots of hot gossip in the book. Ooh, I love that.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Rebecca, for putting that there. Hot gossip. Wow.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. I'm going to wait for the book to hear on that one. Um, so what made you want to write the book? Was it just something pent up inside going like, I need to get this out. I need to tell the world what's going on with.
Well, I think it's you only realise what you've done in your life when you sit down and start write it down, or have conversations with close friends. And I was quite amazed at how much I have done. It's like it's weird how time is so strange. Time you think you've been here a long time, and like it seems like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I understand that.
Waiting. You realise, wow, did I do that when we went there? And how many times have I toured America? Can't imagine. You know, it seems like hundreds. It can't be that many, but it's like,
Yeah.
but
What was your favorite decade musically for you, for the Kinks?
oh yeah, well, the first decade we started, 60s. I have to be honest and say 60s were very powerful. Yeah, but they were powerful in so many ways, like with art, especially, and it was like one of the first, or the first decade where young people, when I was young people had a chance to make something, and working class families had a chance to make something of themselves, of their lives, and that was important thing that happened in the 60s.
Yeah,
The movies as well, in film and in art and
yeah.
all, it's like, it was a real break. So, yeah, I've got to say the 60s, and every decade has its weirdness. Believe me.
I do understand that the 70s were a little, well, what's going on? We just came back from the 60s into the 70s.
I
Then we
mean,
shot into,
it was, some of this was really bizarre, because it seemed like there wasn't a lot of music, and all of a sudden we were making records with different record companies. It's just the music changed, that the consciousness of people changed drastically from the 60s to the 70s.
right.
Of course, it was the Vietnam weird stuff. In
Yeah, that's very true.
between. Is that weird or what? But the 80s were really commercially good decade for the Kings. We had some great tours of America and the world. That's probably one of the best touring.
I saw you quite a few times in the 80s in Los
Oh,
Angeles. Yeah, quite a few times.
and
Always enjoyed that.
that was important. And each decade decade that has its own madness attached to it. And
Do you see a lot of your guitar playing influences in other artists that are out there?
absolutely, yeah.
I know you do. Yes.
And and it's gratifying. It's great to see. Oh, these guys be copying the Kinks. I've been listening to them for a bit, but we all borrow ideas from people. That's nature of art. It's like, you know, that's what the greatest thing I think about being an artist is that moments when you think you've invented something. That pure times you remember the best. Everything has been done before, I think. But when you have those moments of like, oh, it's the first time it's ever happened. Yeah, sure. But they're inspiring moments. That's when you get inspired to do things.
Right, right.
That newness of what's happening, or seemingly what's happening.
On the new CD, is there any new material you'll be?
Well, there's not as such, but new remixes, and there's mixes, and what's it? A couple of edits, remastering.
Wow, great, great.
But I'm trying to make a good, cross section of songs.
Nice, nice. I love that. Love that. You're gonna tour. I hope so. Musically.
We haven't got anything definite, but there's obviously things in pipeline, uh, things coming up that we got to sort through. And
Good. Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out for you. I'd love to see that. I would definitely love to see that. You know, wow, that's I can't. Let me tell you, I've been a big fan of yours since the '60s, since
well,
when you first came out, and there's just like,
hey,
you know,
you're young, man. You're young.
um,
You got to keep doing it.
yeah, yeah, exactly, right, exactly. So, what else? What else can you tell us about Dave Davies?
It's like too much. I can't think of anything. But I'm sure we'll do something else.
Would love to do that. Would love to do that.
More.
I'm looking at time right now, and I hope this doesn't cut us off very soon. Um, okay, we're going to have to end it now, Dave, because this is going to end. They're going to cut us off because I get 30 minutes. Thank you so much, Ginger Coyote. Thanks you very much. I thank you very much. It's been quite an honor. And this is for Punk Globe Magazine. Dave Davies, our guest, and thank you again.
Thank you, Gabriel.
You got it.
Bless you. Take care.
Thank you. Rock on.
Hey. Hey.
We're going to end it. Goodbye, Dave.
Yeah. And cheers, mate.
Cheers to you.